the 3-pack.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get this going.
Alrighty.
All right, guys. Apologize for those technical difficulties. Oh, man. Let's see here once.
You're
Let's
still
make
on
sure.
your starting soon thing.
All right, so there's going to be a little delay on that. So if you maybe don't watch that, because there's going to be a little delay from when you can hear me, Will, and then what those guys can, or what you can see on YouTube. So you should eventually see ideas. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for watching all my vids. And I see Blastin's in here. Thanks, buddy. We got Sobin Body. All right, guys. So apologize for the delay. I have had a lot of OBS problems for some reason. As you can see, when we get in and start looking at some of Will's pics, I can't bring my pictures up, so OBS is causing problems. And then YouTube is causing me problems. So, for those of you who kind of watch some of my streams on Twitch, I'm switching back over to YouTube, just because I'll have everything all on YouTube. Let's do all my videos, let's do all my live and all that stuff. And I started doing YouTube Shorts. So for those of you who are, on mobile, I believe YouTube Shorts. You can watch it on, I think, on a browser though too. So, but there's YouTube Shorts. I started doing some of those too. But yeah, so obviously some technical difficulties from switching from Twitch over to YouTube. They changed some things when I first started on YouTube. So whatever. I think we're good now. So just, a little bit late, but whatever. So tonight we got a good one. We are going to be talking with Morbid. His name is Will. And we are going to talk about, how's my audio? Is it spiking a lot? Am I talking too loud? Everything sounded good. You guys can hear background music. You guys can hear my mic. I think we're adjusted some settings. So give me some feedback to see how everything's sounding out there, because I got some background music. Make sure that's not too loud. And make sure you can hear me, and then also make sure you can hear Will. So, but just so you guys know, we have Will. He wanted some help with the setup. I've been chatting with him over Instagram and stuff. And then basically, he had a sick water-cooled PC way back in the day. It is now gone, so we pour some out for that PC. And we'll see if we can basically get maybe his setup kind of where he wants to be. I don't know. It all takes money, though. So we're going to just talk with Will. And maybe I'll start doing these a little bit more often, too, where we actually talk with people who just want some, maybe setup advice and stuff like that. And then I like doing it live because, obviously, you guys, I like your guys' feedback. We can take a look and see, what he should do and stuff. So yeah, without further ado, I know Will has been sitting in the background listening right now. So we're going to bring him on. How you doing, Brandy? I see you joined. Good to see you. All right, let's bring Will on. Actually, he already is on because Will is just going to join us via audio. That's part of one of the things with his setup. He doesn't have a webcam and stuff like that, or he's got a laptop webcam and stuff. It doesn't work very well. So, Will, why don't you say hi? How you doing, man?
How's it going, everyone?
Doing well. Can you guys hear him good? Why don't you go ahead and talk a little, say a little something about you.
Well, when you told me to talk, you pointed at my screen.
Yeah.
So that was timing on that was perfect.
Nice. That's perfect. Let me just make sure. I think your volume should be up. So you guys can hear him good? You're all good? So give me a thumbs up. All right. So, Will, buddy, old pal, thanks for joining us. I know we've been talking a lot, about Instagram and stuff. And, just basically want to get back, or want to, help with your setup, and want some ideas and some things that you can do right now. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some pics, and then we'll get a look at your setup, and then we'll see kind of like some ideas that you may have, that you may want. And let me bump you up here a little bit. Let's do it.
Yeah, they're saying I talk low.
Yeah, you're talking a little low. How about now? I'm going to bump you up a little bit. La la la. Go ahead and say
it. Better. You're talking over me, man.
Go ahead. Keep talking now. All right, maybe you're good. So cool. We'll just chat, and then just let me know if he's better now. All
I
right.
mean, I can move the mic closer to my face too. So
Nah, I bumped up your volume in Discord, so we'll roll with that. So cool. Let me know if he's still a little low, or if he's all good. So we're gonna start chatting. Oh, he's good now. Okay, good. Thanks, Oben. All right, let's go. I know I always hate the delay because when we talk, we always have to wait for chat to go ahead and respond and say yes, we're all good. All right, cool. So, Will, let's take a look at your setup and let's see exactly kind of like what we should do. So, actually, what I got planned on the stream today is we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk to Will. We're going to look at his setup, his current setup, and actually, would you say your fiance's, your girlfriend's setup?
yeah,
And then
I don't claim this.
So we're going to take a look at that one, and then afterwards, well, what we're going to do is we're going to. So I'm going to start Dream Gaming setups. So before, I was doing some streams with it's called Dream Gaming setups, where I would talk with a person about their setup and stuff like that. And then actually I talked with Brandy. She's on the line right now. She was one of the people there, and so we're going to do, instead of a stream, we're going to go ahead and also do YouTube series, pretty much like a 10-minute series, kind of like a normal like setup wars and room tour project, but I want to do something different. So we're going to go ahead and take about 4 setups per episode, and it's going to be that per month. So Dream Gaming Setups going to be a monthly series. We're going to have about 4 setups, and then we're going to have them kind of not compete, but basically your setup will basically be voted by the people in the comments, the people watching, and also myself. So we're going to go ahead, and there's going to be a monthly winner. So whoever has the best setup, during that episode, there's going to be you're going to get $100. I wish I had $100 bill right now, or 100 ones. Actually, it's a little better than just like swiping $100 bill. So anyway, so you get $100. That's your monthly winner, and then the winner actually moves on to an annual grand finale with all of the other monthly winners. So it's going to be like one big, like have at least 12. I think if I start it now in October, the one that will probably end in 2022 will probably have like 13, 14, 15, because I've October, so you got 3, so it'll have about 15 monthly winners, and then they'll compete for that grand prize. The prizes are yet to be determined. I'll see what I can get from some of the companies I deal with, see if they can kind of like maybe donate some things for an epic grand prize, or some cash probably. And then also there'll probably be like a runner-up, like second, third place prizes, and some other thing. Let's make it a big event, because I think that would be awesome to have like a little competition, and just kind of see some of these beautiful setups out there. And I think it'll be kind of fun to see all these setups. So that's what we're doing, Dream Gaming setups. So one of the things I thought of is what if you compete? Like, what kind of setups will compete, which 4 will compete every month or the next month, and so forth. So you can only compete once, and then you're done, instead of like resubmitting your setup all the time. So basically we'll have 4. So basically, what 4 setups are going to compete? So we're going to randomize it. So if you guys watch Twitch, there's a marbles game. So we're going to go ahead, and so I threw in about 20 names of 20 setups that I have right now, and at the end of this stream right now, we're going to go ahead and watch this marbles game where we have 20 people, and then basically the first 4 marbles that come down will be on episode 1. So that'll be kind of fun. So we'll do that right at the end, so stay tuned. So for right now, let's go and let's check out Will's setup, shall we? So now it didn't have, let's do, okay, see, show pictures. We're going to go ahead and do this. And because I'm just going to share my whole screen, because let's see if I can just do this here maybe once, because it wasn't showing my pictures, which is stupid OBS. All right, let's maybe do something like that. Maybe that'll be good. Okay, cool. All right, so I think we're all good, and Oh, look who made it. PC Philanthropy. How you guys? How you doing, man? How you doing? All right. Let's make sure we're all good with this view. All right, cool. Looks like we're good. Okay. Will, can you see that?
I can.
All right, perfect. Sounds good. All right, so here is your current setup right now. And actually, you said this one is actually your girlfriend's?
It's our office, but yeah, it's her computer.
Yeah, that's
my table, my desk.
Nice. And so these are IKEA Alex drawers. Is that the gray ones?
Yes.
Nice. And then the table, what is that? Just like regular wood? Just like a black painted one, or what?
I'm guessing I got it all for like free, so I don't know.
Cool. And look at that. You even have my YouTube channel on the wallpaper up while we taking the pictures. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was an accident.
No, that was an accident. That wasn't actually meant to be. That's pretty funny. Okay, so here's your current setup. What do you want done right now? And so what do you want? What do you want done? Basically, just give me like what you don't like about this current setup. I know you want 2 separate setups, right?
Yeah, I'm wanting better monitors. Like, you can't really tell in the picture, but the quality in the bigger one is really bad. The smaller one has good quality, but it's harder to game on.
Oh yeah. So I mean, yeah, especially the 2 monitors. They're not the same. They're not, they look, obviously they're different. What is the one on the right? Is that like a 15-inch or something like that? That's a really small one, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure the size. I got it for free as well. A little Lenovo.
Nice.
And the bigger one is an AOC, but it just really, it's like looks sun faded.
Sweet. Yeah, it does look sun faded. Yeah. Cool. All right. So when you game, do you want multi-monitor, or do you want an ultra-wide? Like, what's your monitor preference? Or do you want like 4 monitors, like what I used to have when I first, I think my first setup that I did, my first real setup back in 2012 or something like that, I had 4 monitors. What would be your ideal setup? At least 2, or you want one ultra-wide, or do you want
like a one ultra-wide for like the bottom one,
yeah,
and a really good monitor to game on, maybe like a little 32-inch or something like that can come off the wall and in front of the ultra wide when I want a game.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Or do you want a G9? You want maybe like a 49-inch? The length of that wall, that thing would be huge.
Oh yeah, I think that'd be the size of the desk.
Yeah, that thing would be pretty sweet. So ideally you would like to have one ultra wide or multiple ultra wides.
Just one ultra wide and then just a regular monitor.
Yeah, just a regular monitor off to the side, or like, would you do portrait on one side? I don't know if do you chat in Discord or some other, or Reddit or web pages? I know a lot of people have their monitor portrait, so I don't know. Are you a portrait kind of guy on one side, or you just want something above and beyond, or above or on top or on the side?
Not a portrait. I do some coding, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Just on top, it'd be easier for me.
Sweet.
One that has mobility to move in front of the ultra wide when I want to.
Yeah.
I don't have to keep looking up the game.
Sweet. And then what do you game? Like, what type of monitor are you looking at? Are you looking at something like really colorful, or do you need fast paced? Do you need like first person shooter?
I play mainly first person shooter games, and I think someone with a high refresh rate would be perfect for me.
Hell yeah, dude. What kind of games do you play?
Been playing Warzone.
Nice.
And really that's about it on here, because of how the computer is and how the monitor is. I've been mainly playing on Xbox, so I haven't really played that much gaming on the PC yet.
Oh yeah, so what do you got in that PC?
My fiance,
Enhance.
it's a Ryzen.
Okay.
Ryzen 5, I believe.
I think I remember. Was it a 2600?
No. Wait, maybe. And it's a 1050 Ti.
Okay.
Well, not even Ti. But let me open CPU-Z real quick. Let's see what we have.
Looks like I got a couple sticks of RAM in there.
Okay. Yeah, it's a Ryzen 5 2600
Yep.
on a B450 Aurora's Pro Wi-Fi board,
Cool.
DDR4 6 RAM, and yeah, it's a 1050 Ti.
Yeah. So you definitely can get some upgrades there. But yeah, decent board. I mean, B450 still game on that. 16 gigs of RAM, still good for gaming. And then the 1050, you know, I don't know exactly what kind of frame rates you're getting right now. But GPU prices are a little insane, so I'm sure that probably kills the budget a lot. Or, you know, I don't even know what you haven't even been shopping, or like I don't even know what your budget is.
I haven't really been shopping so much. I've just been waiting for everything to go down in price.
I know.
Before I actually decide, hey, this is what I'm going to be doing.
Yeah, it's been ridiculous. It's crazy. Someone in the chat was Ninja trying to run 570 mods on 2 gigs of RAM. Wish me luck. Godspeed. Yes.
You can download RAM now.
Yeah, you can just download RAM. Go. Is there an actual website where you can just download some RAM? I don't know. It's obviously a joke. So, cool. So, is the only thing that you're going to be using your PC for is gaming, or are you going to be doing anything else?
I would like to actually get into Twitch and all that, but
streaming a little bit
down
too.
The road.
Yeah, right. Down the road that you can. So something that you can upgrade. Now we were talking too. What you would actually want is you said a Liam Lee. OLED dynamic with do you want some soft tube, or do you want some, you said black tubing, I think, water cooled, right?
Yeah, I like to do the whole you've seen my old PC. I like to do the whole hardline tubing again.
Yeah, dude.
Water cooled CPU, water cooled GPU.
Mm-hmm. Yep, water cooled.
Just have it like neutral colors.
Yeah. So you don't care about the color. I think you mentioned last time like black tubing or something like that, or any kind of color theme with the PC.
Black tubing and chrome fittings, and I was stuck in a red and black theme last PC.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to make it be able to be, if I want it blue one day or if I want it green another day.
Yeah. Sweet, dude. Do you want rainbow puke?
Not a fan of that.
Yeah. Unicorn puke. So sorry, unicorn puke, not rainbow. So basically rainbow, unicorn puke, rainbow. Yeah. So that's kind of like with the RGB that I like too. I only set it to probably like a maximum of like 2 colors, 2 or 3 colors. I don't like all that unicorn puke.
I do like the, what is it called, the retro wave thing, like.
Oh yeah.
The blue, purple, pink.
Yep. Yeah. No, those are really good colors. Actually, this wallpaper right back here, it's got the blue, purple, pink, all that. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. And also too, we talked too. You are an Army veteran, in Army, right?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you for your service. And this is a Purple Heart right here. So thank you for your service, brother.
Appreciate it.
I am also an Army vet too. So that's why we kind of hit it off when we first started talking. Kind of talking about some like old good times in the Army.
I was still in it.
Oh, you do? How long did you serve?
10 years.
Oh, 10 years? Yeah. I was in for 8 years and done. I got the same flag up here, too. Got that one here. What else you got up here? So what is this?
Well, I'm a little behind on the computer, so I don't know what you're pointing at.
Got it. So the top one up top, it looks like it's right to the right of your American flag one on top.
It's Sleepaway Camp from a 1983 film. I got
nice.
The actors that sign it, and below that one it's Halloween 5. I got Tamara Glenn to sign that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks like PC Philanthropy was also he's a Navy vet. Yeah, thank you for your service too, buddy. All right, cool. Yeah, you got it. So what would you do? So you got a nice flat wall, so that's always good. So flat walls. What you could do too is, do you have any plans for putting any wall art on there, or do you want some sort of wall panels or anything like that?
I was thinking about wall panels.
Yeah.
I don't want to do like the traditional, like what everyone is doing, like what
I got. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I do. Yeah, I know. When I got my wall panels hung up, there's only one other guy at the time back in 2019. One other guy that I saw, And then I threw mine up there, and then yeah, now they're all over the place. It's ridiculous. So I like being original, and so I don't know. One of these days, it looks so good though, and that's the problem. And same with the Lee and Lee 011 Dynamic. I mean, these. The problem is like the wall patterns you see everywhere, the case you see everywhere. It's like, oh
Yeah.
man, it sucks.
That's why I'm also thinking about doing a different case that's not used a lot, and it's a Parvum case, like an MATX R1, something like that.
Yeah.
That's a different case that no one is using, and I think it looks nice.
Yeah. So yeah, do something a little different. You can also mod it a little bit too. I've been getting into doing some mods, just simple mods. Maybe getting better and better using some 3D printer that I got too. That's probably a whole. Actually, my 011 Dynamic right here. That's what I'm going to do here in a little bit. I'm going to water cool it, but the problem is I have to, take it down for like a week or so to, not having my main PC will. I don't know. I'll have to find time. I'll have to find like a week to be able to do that and water cool it. And then I'm going to do some acrylic mods and stuff like that. We were talking about Designs by FR earlier, and he did some really cool mods that I have some ideas on what I'm going to do with this PC. So I think I'll probably stick with the 011 Dynamic and just make it unique by modding it. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming up shortly. Same with my setup. I got a whole lot of stuff that I had since my last setup video that I'm going to do a setup 2022 just because it's kind of end of the year, so I'm just going to start with a new setup right at the beginning of the year, new setup video. So hopefully that PC will be a part of that here shortly. So yeah, if you had, but there's all kinds of different wall panels that you could do other than these 3D polygon ones. Would you do like some sort of like, would you want white or would you want some, what kind of color theme? Just white or like kind of like a black? I've seen some setups.
Gray, and I like the industrial look a lot. Like, Random Brink P did a faux brick wall.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, that would be sweet. Did you ever see my cyberpunk setup that I did?
No, I think the last one I really saw of yours, like custom wise, was your Black Panther.
Oh yeah, Black Panther's sweet. So Cyberpunk, I actually did like a cement block wall. So you could do that. I'm trying to think. Like it looked like a cement block wall, and I did it out of particle board. I'm trying to think. Ooh.
My only problem here is this is a rental.
Oh, it's a rental. Yeah. Well, that.
I don't want to do anything that's gonna hurt the wall because I've already have a lot of screws in the wall and nails in the wall, and I got to patch when I leave.
Yeah. So that's not gonna work. Cool. All right. So it's a rental, so you can't do too much then. So basically, if you even could you mount the monitor to the wall, or probably afraid of putting a hose in the wall? Just maybe using a mount or something or like a table mount on your desk.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. I mean, I have all this planned for when I actually get my own house to where I can do what I want to with it.
Oh yeah. Yep. Cool. All right. Let's see some of the pictures because I know. You have a couple of Funko Pops. Yeah, there's only a couple, dude. That's ridiculous. You and my buddy Jason fucking Hammersticks would get along real well. I'm sure you follow him. I think I told you about him before. He actually, I was going to have him join the stream tonight, but he's busy tearing down his setup because he bought a new house. And so his setup that had all the Funko Pops in it and stuff, he ended up tearing it down. So he's gonna set up a new one. He bought a new house. He's getting ready to move, and then so we're gonna see a new setup from him. Let's see if all his Funko Pops make it. But yeah, you got quite the collection there. Damn.
I'm actually getting more coming in too.
Got more? Jeez.
Yeah.
Man, you guys.
Well, I got rid of some and getting more.
Dude. Nice. You guys and your Funko Pops, man. You guys are crazy. They look cool though. I mean, man, you got whole wall of them. Sweet. Looks good. All right, so cool. And so you want basically a place for two setups because you would have, ideally you would have a setup all to your own. Do you like the IKEA drawers on either side? Do you like drawers on each side? Or does it not matter? Do you need maybe one at least?
I like both sides, like pretty much whatever YouTuber does, the Alex drawers with the table leg things. to hold the table up.
Yeah, right in the middle,
Right.
like an Adil's leg or whatever,
Well,
something that supports.
I was talking about like that's going to be on the Alex drawers holding the table up.
Oh, I see.
So there's
Okay.
clearance.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, so the on top of the Alex drawers, and then between the Alex drawers and the desk or whatever. Yeah, so the desk, like a desktop riser.
Right.
Yeah. Are you pretty tall? Like, do you find like you need that to be taller or what?
No, like right now I'm sitting at the what you're seeing on the screen right now, and there's a good, I don't know, 6 inches from the top of the bottom of the desk to my knees.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 6 foot.
6 foot? Okay, cool. Because I know, let's see here, because you could probably put a couple risers, because I think those Alex drawers are about 27, 28 inches or something like that. And then the desktop is probably like 1.5 inches or somewhere in there. And so typically, like good ergonomics or whatever, you want a 90-degree and all that stuff. So you need to feel comfortable. So if it's too high, then you're sitting a little bit too high. But yeah, if you're 6 foot, you could probably afford to probably put a couple inch desktop riser in there. So cool. You could probably 3D print some really cool, like your Army logo or something like that, your company, your unit or something like that. Maybe I could 3D print something for you, like a couple inches in between that's like a desktop riser. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get something 3D printed, but I don't even know what I'd really want.
Yeah, it depends on what theme you want. I mean, do you even want to have like your old Army units logo or anything like that? Or if you want to just kind of scrap that and maybe just put my face maybe on those desktop risers. What do you think about that?
Nah, I'm good on that.
I don't think I would want that either. So,
Hey, what would be kind of cool is to get like a little miniature Funko Pops as the risers, like they're holding it up.
There you go. Yeah, that would be pretty sweet. Yeah, just have some Funko Pops that are able to hold that. But I don't think they would be able to hold it as is. You might have to put something in the middle or something that'd be able to support that. Yeah, but that'd be pretty sweet. Cool. So the mouse, Logitech, what is it, G502 or whatever it is?
Yeah.
That's cool. Do you like? It looks like you need a new mouse pad too. That thing looks like it's seen some better days.
And I cleaned it before I took the picture too.
Yeah, you need a new one.
She's had it for a while.
Nice. That's awesome. Close up of your PC there. Sweet. And so, yeah, we could definitely get you a new PC. Trying to think of. Wish we can get something from. Wish I got like parts from like, Aorus or like Asus, even MSI. But I really love EVGA. Aorus. I've been working a lot with, or not working a lot, but I've been buying a lot of Aorus parts, and Asus. Really love them.
I'm a Corsair fan.
Yeah, Corsair. Yeah, I like Corsair too. Actually, I'm doing a Corsair setup here pretty soon. I'm actually working on one right now. They sent me a ton of stuff, and I'm gonna do like a whole accent wall, and I'm gonna build a custom desk, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just build everything that Corsair sent, kind of like a whole Corsair setup. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, Robert Thompson said you can get 4 Punkos, cast them in resin, and have the block be the risers. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome. That would be pretty cool. Or if you get enough Funko Pops, maybe what we could do is you could just line them all up, and you could just shave them all down, and then you could put like resin all on top. Just basically have like a Funko Pop desktop, tabletop maybe. No, probably not.
There was a desktop I liked. I saw on Etsy. It's a resin one, but it's half wood and the other half is like hexagons, and it just has resin over it with the lights on. If I can find a picture, I'll show you on Discord a little bit.
Oh yeah, that'd be sweet. I've seen some of those wood with the resin. They have that kind of like the river going in the between. They have that live edge on them, so it kind of looks like a real wood edge. It's not a straight line on the outside, and then on the inside too, it makes it look like a river going through. Take 2 pieces of that wood with the resin in the middle. Oh man, that would be sweet. Never messed with resin before, but that'd be something I could probably do here someday work on one of those. That would be pretty sweet. Cool. All right. Looking at CPU Z right here. That's your current. You're rocking the current set, or your current specs here. 16 gigs, like what you said. Right. Now, keyboard. Do you like? Have you ever tried like a mechanical keyboard yet?
Yes, I've had some. I've had a couple of Corsair, but
nice.
I don't have anything from that time period anymore.
Yeah. Do you like the clicky, or do you like a linear, nice and smooth? There's also a tactile.
I like the clicky.
Yeah. So you like to really like probably on some of those.
I like to annoy people.
Yeah. Like your girlfriend, your fiance. Yeah. Sorry, you said fiance or girlfriend? I forgot.
Well, it's girlfriend at the moment, but I bought a ring, so it's gonna be fiance soon.
Oh, she's not on the stream, is she?
No, she's in the living room watching Unsolved Mysteries, I believe.
Oh, nice. So when you say that, you're gonna say earmuffs, honey. Well, cool. Congrats, dude. Yeah, that's awesome. So that's awesome. Have you thought about? Well, maybe we shouldn't talk about too much about it. Maybe she's listening. So
she ain't listening.
She ain't listening. Have you thought about how you're gonna pop the question?
Oh no, not yet.
No, not yet. But you bought the ring, so that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm a step there.
Cool. Well, congrats, dude. Let me know when you pop the question, or that'd be sweet. That's exciting news, man. So, anyways, you like to annoy her with some blue switches, just some clickety clacks.
I just like to annoy her.
Yeah,
I don't care with what.
I just like to annoy her. Robert's saying she just turned the TV down, laughed my ass off. She's listening. Careful. Just when I think my little girl isn't listening, like I got a 7-year-old, and so sometimes me and the wife talk. We don't think she's listening, but then all of a sudden she pipe in, we're like, oh shit. So you never know.
Kids always listen.
I know. Damn kids. Yep, Brandon says congratulations. Yeah, so
thank you.
This so the Corsair case, is this an older case? I'm trying to think of which one that is.
I think she I'm not sure. I know she got it probably around 2019.
Okay.
From Micro Center.
Nice. Sounds good. Looks like you got, what is that, Deadpool on top of it?
Yes.
Nice. I love Deadpool.
And I just got rid of my Deadpool.
You did? You Deadpool Funkos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. All right, cool. So this is pretty much the setup then. Okay, basically you rent. You can't put holes in the wall. You can paint and stuff, can't you?
No.
You can't even paint.
And I have holes. No.
And you have holes.
I have holes in the wall right now, so I gotta. When I leave, whenever that's gonna be, I'm gonna have to patch things up. Yeah.
So you can't put big holes in. So basically, if you get another monitor, you're gonna have to put it on the desktop with kind of like a desktop mount or desktop stand.
Right.
Multi-monitor is what you would love to do. You'd love to game on an ultra-wide, like a 32 or 34-inch. Multi-monitor, new PC, water-cooled, Lee & Leo 11 dynamic, or what was the other case you mentioned? I forgot what it was.
It's a Parvum.
Parvum.
And it's an all acrylic case.
I think. Oh man, I think I've seen some of one of those guys who made like all acrylic. Is it so the brand is Parvum? Parvum?
Parvum, P-A-R-V-U-M.
V-U-M, Parvum. Yeah, I wonder if it's the same guy.
They're out of UK.
Cool. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. An all acrylic case. Interesting. Yes. Cool. So
that, or like I was saying, just build a desk PC.
Yeah, that would be. Oh yeah, that would be pretty sweet. Which one did he do? Did he do it in? Was it a Lee & Lee one? I don't know if he did it in that one. Lee & Lee makes a desk PC.
I think he made it by himself.
Oh, he did?
One of them released by himself.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. So yeah, desk PC, that'd be pretty sweet. And then you need storage. So you definitely like the basically the two Alex drawers on the side because you need something for a lot of storage. And then your theme, you're thinking of like a black, like a PC, basically black with chrome, and then the desktop maybe black or something like that too. You said gray too. You'd like to touch a gray in there.
Well, I was thinking like for the fittings.
Yeah, for the fittings. Yeah, for some chrome fittings. Yeah.
Right.
Or you're talking about gray fittings instead of chrome, gray or chrome.
Right.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, that would be pretty slick. And then you would top it off all with unicorn puke, right?
No, not even close.
Not even close.
I like the teal idea, like have teal coloring.
Teal? Yeah, I know. So basically, you said blue, purple, pink. I love those color combos. Also, what you just said too, purple and teal. I like that in my setup. I call it the Sully. Do you know why I call it the Sully?
Yeah, Monsters Inc.
Yeah, got a big Monsters Inc. fan, huh?
No,
No, not at all. You just know Sully.
Yeah, two children for a while.
Oh yeah, yep. So no, that color combo looks pretty cool, like with the teal and the purple and stuff like that. It's a good color combo, so I like that too. So cool.
Robert said he thinks the case is a carbide 275.
275R, regular 275R, not the Kyber version. Oh, okay, good to know. All right.
The cheap case.
Yeah. Oh well. Corsair though, I always like Corsair stuff.
Oh yeah.
All right, so since we're talking about yours, any other things that you would like? We're going to get to Andres Garcia's question here in a little bit. Any tips for new setups? We'll tackle him here in a little bit. Let's wrap you up here. Anything else that you would like? Like basically, new wall. Do you like everything on the wall right there, or what would you change? Or would you want to keep what you currently got going on? Or would you make it more of a theme of some sort?
Well, I'd probably get rid of things that are on the wall. You can see the controller right there. I'd leave that up there. I also have or wall mounted. Just put it on the wall.
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet.
That.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
But everything else, I'd move my flag and my medal like somewhere else.
Cool. And then ideally you would live in a house where you can actually put holes in the wall and stuff like that. You would do wall panels or something like that, kind of like an accent wall.
Right. And another thing I'd like to do would be able to actually hide my cables better, because I hate cables. I hate seeing it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the things so actually to even tell Andres Garcia any tips for new setups, I think one of the things that you need to pay attention to, regardless of the setup, you need to pay attention to cable management. So it's so easy. I know it's a pain in the ass to manage those cables, because obviously you get everything set up. You're just like, screw the cables. I don't even want to touch it. Spend a couple hours, and there's these J-channel cable raceways. There's all kinds of different things that you can get to help cable manage. And I can do kind of like, check out my video on the channel here it says how I cable managed my setup. And you'll get a lot of ideas on like basically mounting everything underneath the desktop with the J-channel cable raceways that you can basically tuck the cables in. You can get a tray that you can drop it in, IKEA Signum, or is that what it is? I don't know. There's basically a tray that you can just kind of like manage the cables. But take the time, get everything set up, know where you're plugging things in, or at least mount like a power strip underneath the desk. So if you only have one cable that's seen, kind of like in Will's setup right here, there's one in the middle of the wall right here. But if you have one cable, and that's for the power strip, and that's pretty much it. And then all the other power can route and be plugged in that power strip that's mounted underneath the desktop. And then you can
route. I usually do that.
Yeah. And so that, I think, is like the number one thing that you can easily, almost for free, manage those cables, make your setup a lot better. Obviously, if you need to buy some of the cable management stuff, that costs a little bit of money, but not a lot. I mean, J Channel Cable Raceway, you could probably get like a set of like 8 of them or whatever for like $15-$20 depending on where you're from. So yeah, J Channels behind the table works wonders. Exactly, Saban. Run all the cables through that and drop them behind the drawers. Yep, I use the wall panels you have in my bedroom and they look so good. Yeah, I love my wall panels. Yeah, the wall panels look really good. So Andres is my wall panel brother. What's up, buddy? All right, so another thing though too, for new setups, if you wanted to, I think it depends on what look you're going. And then you have some people that have, just throw a lot of personality into it, and that's fine too. I think, just do whatever you can to show your personality, make it function for you. Because I know some people have like we were talking earlier, we have a portrait monitor on the side that people use for Reddit and all that stuff. Yeah. So basically you can kind of do something like that. Looks like YouTube's not receiving a video to maintain smooth streaming. So hopefully the streaming experience is good out there. I don't know if you guys are watching. How's the stream going, Will? Is it kind of buffering or something?
It buffered for a second,
but it seems to be back. Okay, cool. I don't know. What else do you think? What else can you think of to help Andres? Something that you've encountered with your setups. Someone who's like kind of new or needs like a new setup. What do you think is important for people to know, or what would be something that you would do first of all, like having storage, having the appropriate desk size that you need?
Just before you start throwing stuff all on a desk, just go on Paint or go on anything like that and just map up how you want things to look.
Yeah, exactly. And that's
just worry about getting what you need. You don't have to get everything all at once. Just work your way up, which is what I'm going to do. And
yeah, exactly. And that's what I do too. Before I do the setups, I kind of map everything how I want, because how many monitors you want. Obviously, if you want one monitor, if you want 3 monitors, that's going to determine the desk size. Do you want your PC on top of your desk, which you probably should, not directly on the floor. If you're going to try and put it on the floor, at least get like something that basically has like a little, I forgot what I have for my daughter's setup, a little riser that keeps it off of the floor because it's so much dirt, dust and all that stuff. And plus you want that exhaust, if you have something on the bottom, you want it to be able to breathe and then not sitting directly on the floor. So, and plus your PC, if you have a PC that looks good, hey man, display it, like throw that on the desktop and just enjoy looking at it. Because if you're like me, definitely some of these PCs nowadays are like works of art, so they're nice to look at.
He's asking if we should go all out in the PC or invest in other stuff. And my opinion on that is you can have the top end PC, but if your monitor is crappy, if your keyboard or your mouse is crappy, you're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah, exactly. Depends what you want to do. Andres, do you want to game? Like, do you want to game? Do you want to, like, how do you want like a good monitor that's basically, like 144 hertz refresh rate, 240 hertz, or don't you care about that? Maybe more color. Yeah, so there's like a fine balance. Got to figure out what you want first. I wouldn't go all out on a PC. I would do maybe 2/3, but like kind of Will was talking about. Also, another thing people skimp out on is chairs. How often are you going to sit in your setup? If you're going to sit for like 8 hours a day gaming or schoolwork, I'm going to use it for school gaming and schoolwork. A lot of people kind of forget about the chairs. They probably go all out on everything else and then go, oh shit, I have nowhere to sit. Or I'll just buy a $50, $100 chair. Well, your ass and your back is going to not feel good. So definitely budget at least a couple $100 for a chair, depending where you're at. I love the Secret Lab chairs. They're not cheap, but you get what you pay for. And they're about $350 US. But they're worth it. They're a little firmer. My wife doesn't like it. She needs the more cushiony chairs, which I used to have a cushiony chair, but I need better support. So remember not to forget the chair in that in your budget. So
yeah, that's where I'm different. think a gaming chair is really worth it. I don't think they're comfortable. I do want that Herman Miller mesh back chair thing. That
Yeah.
sounds cool.
All right, so they have the. Are you talking about the expensive one, the Embody?
Yes.
Yeah, that sucker. That thing that's like a mortgage payment. How much that thing costs? That thing's like $1,500. It's ridiculous. That thing is pretty sweet. Yeah. Herman Miller makes really good. So if you don't like the gaming chairs, and I don't really like gaming chairs either, Secret Lab is probably the only exception. The gaming chairs that I really like and think are comfortable. Herman Miller makes some amazing chairs. I used to have one at work. They do great. They have the Arion or something like that. That one's like $500 or something like that. Great chairs, amazing chairs. Autonomous makes some good chairs. They're good budget mesh chairs. And yes, kind of like Soban was talking about, they'll feel a cheap chair when they hit 30s exactly.
So that I'm 38, and that chair that's in the picture right there is not comfortable, and I got it for like $150.
Yeah, and it's not comfortable.
No.
Yeah, they break down after a while. So I think that's one of the advice, one of the good advice that we can give you is budget for a good chair. People forget about that. Spook! What's up, buddy? In my opinion, the budget chairs from Steelcase or Herman Miller are 100 times better than any generic gaming chair. Exactly. Generic gaming chairs are not comfortable. I think, like I said, the Secret Lab, I think, is the only exception to gaming chairs that I like. And then Steelcase Gesture Represent. Nice. I don't think I've ever seen the Steelcase Gesture. Nice. Spook Buddy Opel.
I have to look that up.
Yeah, I have to look that up. Spook, I think he's one of the guys that he's got a setup that he submitted, and he's going to be, we're going to do a random marble run, and we'll see who the first 4 people that'll be on the first episode. So we'll see if Spook makes it, if he's the same guy. I think I got Spook set up.
That looks like a comfortable chair. Looks like it has good back support.
Let's take a look at that bad boy.
That's what I'm looking at, back support.
Back support. So let's do, what was it? Steel?
Steel Gesture chair.
Damn! That thing's expensive.
Yeah, it is. I didn't look at the price for a reason.
Yeah, jeez. What's up, Orange Graphics? How you doing, buddy? This reminds me of a need a new desk. This thing.
Graphic.
Yeah. And that's what we're looking at Will's setup, is we're looking at some things that he can do to improve his setup. Basically, we're just kind of talking about Andres too, and seeing what we can do for some new setups. Basically, we're talking about don't skip out on chairs, and then man, Spook, dude. So it looks like a sweet chair and expensive. That's crazy.
I'm just gonna get a massage chair like you see at the mall.
There you go.
Put it right there.
What about this bad boy? Now there's a chair. I think genuine leather executive chair. Look at this thing. That thing's crazy. $3,400. Look at this thing. Come on, can I blow it up here a little bit?
I could use that to buy a GPU.
That's ridiculous. Oh yeah, you could probably buy a couple of those. That's ridiculous. Look at this beast. Genuine leather executive chair. That thing is insane. That thing, like, you sit down and basically you just get lost. You basically sink. That's ridiculous. Yeah,
I'd fall asleep.
Yeah, probably. I think that thing's too cushiony for me. The cool thing about the Gesture, it's the customizability, loads of different textures, color combos, and features you can add when ordering it. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So that's pretty sweet. Cool. All right. Sounds good. All right, guys. What else, Will? What else? We talked about PC. What chair actually would you want? You said you want the Herman Miller Embody?
Yeah, but that's not going to be happening anytime soon, if at all.
What about like but you like the mesh chairs, right?
Yes.
Check out.
Just because it's very.
Yeah, check out the autonomous chairs. They got one that basically is mesh, autonomous, Ergo Chair 2, autonomous Ergo Chair 2. And that's about $400. So if you look at that, it's kind of nice mesh chair. So that won't kick your wallet in the nuts. The Herman Miller and Body will kick your wallet in the nuts. But this autonomous might be a little more affordable. So that I've heard some good things about this chair. So I've never actually sat in it though, so I don't know. And it, like I said, that's the thing. Chairs, just because it works for one person doesn't mean that it'll work for another person. So that's why if you can sit in the chair yourself, test it out for your body type and all that stuff, that's very important.
I'll just get a wheelchair. I'm going to need one day anyway.
Yeah, screw it. Let's just get a wheelchair. You know what? We're slowly dying now anyway, so I might as well just start with the wheelchair, get used to it. So when we're old and crippled, whatever, we'll just roll around. We'll be experts in a wheelchair already. Nice. He says, what about LEDs? Because I have some on my ceiling, but I'm wondering if I also put it in my setup. Yes.
Why not both?
Exactly. So you can do LEDs. I always put LEDs. Take a look at Govee. Govee. You probably have heard of them. I do a lot of videos for them because they're affordable, quality LED lights. I have a lot of Philips Hue in my setup, but I started when a lot of Govee products weren't around, but now they are. Like a lot of the little lights, so they have light bulbs like the little lights that I just did, like the Govee Flow or the Govee Glide. That was the Flow Plus, and then the light bulbs and stuff like that. So basically, you can really get like the whole Govee environment where you can just have lights everywhere, LED strips. And anywhere that you want to kind of project lights on your wall, if you want to kind of, put a theme in it. And they won't break the bank like Philips Hue. It's pretty expensive. So Govee is definitely, I think, kind of leading the pack because they're quality lights and they don't break the bank. So they're really good. So take a look at Govee lights. And I always put LED strips on the back of my desk and then the back of my monitor, just because I can two-tone, like I can put my monitor a different color and I can do my desk a different color too. Usually I stick to only about 2 or 3 colors max, not about the rainbow or the unicorn puke. Some people are, and that's cool, but I'm not about that. But you can do whatever, obviously. And then good thing about Govee is it's an RGBIC, which is kind of like ARGB. Basically, they're addressable, and you can have, you can change different color lights within the one strip. So it's kind of nice. And most of the Govee products do work with Google Home and Alexa and stuff like that. So they work with so I think like HomeKit, you can do Siri, but I know for sure Alexa and I know Google Home. So yeah, you should be able to do that. Most of them are now like smart or whatever, voice activated or whatever, voice controlled. So yeah, most of them are right now. So that's really a plus, I think, if you're into that. Cool. All right, Will, buddy, old pal, what else? Yeah, so I was just going to say Brandy loves the rainbow puke. She loves the unicorn puke, but that's fine. You know what? That's cool. You do you, Brandy. You do you. But she likes unicorns too. That's the thing. So yeah, Will, what else? Did we pretty much cover everything or everything?
Get rid of that big old printer I have.
Yeah, the printer. So just need another place.
Have more desk.
Yeah, more desk space.
Yeah.
What I did is I just ran mine. So I got a cheap networking switch. Actually, it's just like a little hub or whatever. Just a little, basically. So then I just ran, some Ethernet cable, and I put my printer over in the closet, kind of out of the way. And then you can just kind of plug your computer into the switch, plug your printer into the switch. You can also do wireless too. Most printers do wireless too. So you have that option. And then, I just have the Ethernet from the internet running into the switch, so everything can kind of talk. My wireless router plugged into it too, so everything's kind of able to talk on the network. So you can do something like that. You just need to find a space for it though, right? You know what you should do? You should wall mount that printer. Screw it. Let's wall mount it. Most people are wall mounting PCs. Let's wall mount the printer. Who's with me?
You're by yourself, man.
Oh, come on. There's got to be.
As for headphones, I like Corsair, dude.
Corsair. Yeah, Corsair makes some good ones. I'm rocking Steel Series. Trying to think of some of the other good ones. Depends if you want a headset with a mic.
Sennheiser.
Yep, Sennheiser. Well, Sennheiser, they don't have a mic on them, or do? Oh, yep, no, they do. Sorry, they do have some of the gaming ones. Sennheiser's a great brand. Sometimes, yeah. So it depends what your budget is, but those are some good brands. Steel Series, Corsair, Sennheiser. Yeah, I don't think you can go wrong. Yeah. Cool. All right, sounds good. So basically, you're going to wall mount your printer. Got it. Okay. What else can we do to this setup? You know what we should do? We should make the world's ugliest setup. Who's with me? Who? Am I by myself?
But I'll wall mount my chair.
There you go.
Doing the printer.
Wall mount the chair. Let's wall mount your whole desk, and you just sit and hover. Yeah, Spook is
a standing desk.
Yeah, there you go. Spook is saying Biodynamic. Yeah, they're really good. Biodynamics really good. Depends also if you're an audiophile. I would assume Andres is not an audiophile, or he wouldn't be asking that question. But yeah, there's some really crazy. What is it? Odyssey? No, Odyssey. Those are some good audiophile. Is it Odyssey? I forgot. I'm not really an audiophile. Not yet. I haven't gone down that rabbit hole yet. Although I did get these Kef speakers, so I'm slightly on the edge, kind of like when the custom keyboard rabbit hole. And then I got these Kef with his NAD amp DAC stuff like that. So I haven't quite won. What's that?
Yeah, so that's something I want to add. I want to get like Cantos speakers with a DAC and an amp.
Oh yeah. Yeah, some good sound, some good audio, some good speakers. That would be pretty sweet. Cool. All right, so we're basically, in summary, we're basically wall mounting your whole setup. You're going to be suspended. Screw the traditional floor walkers, like people that are walking on the floor and doing this whole gravity thing and the sit stand stuff. We're going to go ahead and we're going to mount everything to the wall, and you're just going to suspend, or from the ceiling. All right, we got it. We got a plan.
Mission Impossible style.
Mission Impossible style. You're suspended with little cables and stuff. Yeah, it'd be pretty sweet. Nice. Andres, are you going to do a video on like your viewer setup? I would love to do setups for people. And that's kind of one of the things that I wanted to do, but during COVID, it makes it really tricky because I'm vaccinated and all that stuff, and that's fine, but that's one of the things, going into people's houses, especially at the height of like COVID too. I was like, well, that idea is off the table, so I'll wait for everything to kind of get back to normal, where I can kind of like basically, probably do commission setups for people and like really pimp it out for them. Basically if people are doing a setup already, give me your budget and I'll go ahead and, do the setup for you, or I'll come in and kind of be a consultant, or I'll actually help you do it. That would be pretty sick, and do a whole video on it. Kind of like Ed Tech Source kind of does, the flips of viewers setup and stuff like that. I want to do something like that too, because I think I love giving back to people. It would be nice once I get a little bit larger and we can get some more companies, and if they can like sponsor the video, so I don't have to spend all my own money, because setups obviously are extremely expensive. You got a PC that can be thousands of dollars, and then you already looking at everything else is going to be expensive. But if I can start getting companies to sponsor some of these big videos, that would be really sick, and I would love to do that. And then that would be pretty fun, even if I traveled around the country too and did something like that. But I don't know, that'd be pretty tough. So right now I'd probably just do something local. And I'm in Denver, Colorado. So if you're in Denver, maybe we can make it happen, buddy, old pal. And
I remember that was one of the things I first said to you is, hey, I want you to do my setup.
Yeah, and I would. Yeah, I would. That would be fun. Because you're pretty close, too. You're in Kansas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right next door, buddy. So we can make this happen. But first, we could do it. Man, I really hate that you're renting, though. But buying a house is a huge deal, though, too. But you can't even paint your wall, you said, though, right?
No.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
So we are 667 miles apart from each other.
Sweet. All right. We'll see you in a day. I'll be there.
9 hours.
Let's get it. Let's get this setup going. That would be pretty sweet. But I would love to be able to at least paint your wall or something, like paint it white at least. Because what is that, like a tanner or something?
Uh, a yellow white, I guess.
Like a yellow white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. And it's textured too. You can't really see it in the pictures, but it's a textured wall.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's why, man, if we ever did your setup, which I would love to do it, but I would really like for you to own your house so we could be able to paint, like we could paint the wall at least white because the RGB really bounces off it really nice. Or, we could paint it whatever color, but white usually is kind of my default. And then, or even put some wall panels on, or even mounting that monitor, like a floating monitor would be sweet, be sick. But yeah, whatever. Maybe someday, buddy. Someday.
Yeah, working on it.
And Andres looks like he's in Canada. We're in Canada, buddy. Good old Canada. I grew up in North Dakota, so I'm half Canadian, maybe? I don't know. I like beer. I like hockey. You used to what?
I used to live in Prince Edward Islands.
Oh, bitch. No.
Canadians aren't that nice.
That's pretty funny. Nice. Looks like Soban is in Toronto. Nice. I know a lot of people in Toronto. Not a lot, but I know the guy, one of my good friends, Morrow. I'm trying to think. Morrow. I used to know, well, Alex Odos does keyboards. He's in Toronto. Yeah. Yeah, so they're both in Toronto. Sweet. Cool. All right.
They're neighbors.
Yes, they're probably right, probably a couple miles from each other and didn't even know it. All right, cool. Well, that pretty much wraps, I think, up, unless anyone has any questions or any other suggestions for Will here. But yeah, so I want to kind of do some more of these setups. So anyone out there who basically kind of needs some more setup advice, what we could do, and so that's why I like doing it live, where you can basically see, or we can chat with people in the stream of what they think we could do to your setup, as far as like paint and like pictures, what kind of theme and all that stuff, what kind of budget you're looking at and stuff. We can kind of spitball some ideas and stuff. So I'm gonna probably do some more of these live streams where I can actually talk to some of these people and just kind of get some advice, and that'll be pretty fun. So cool. Anyone else have any questions? If not, and Will, if you don't have any questions or anything like that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this marble race going to see who is in the first episode. What 4 setups are in the first episode? So, you have anything else, Will?
No, not really.
So now you just need basically thousands of dollars in order for you to get the setup of your dreams.
If everybody wants you to donate $10,000, that'd be awesome.
There you go. You heard the man. So go ahead and we're going to direct deposit it. So go ahead and put your checking account number and the routing number, everything in there, along with probably social security number, probably your address, maybe zip code. Well, actually, the address will have that. So put all the information in there so we can go ahead and get you your money. Okay, Will?
Got it in there.
Sounds good. Sweet. Sounds good, buddy. All right. Cool. Here's what we're going to do. Spook, I know you're on the line. Brandy, are you still out there? We're going to go. I know, Lisa, you guys have some setups that we're going to go. We have about 20 setups. We're going to do the marble race right now, and we're going to take a look. Let me just bring up. Let's see here once. Man, my Explorer is not doing good. Uh-oh. All right. Marbles. I'm going to see if I can share the screen with you, Will, so you can at least see the marble race. You still out there?
I am. I
Cool.
feel honored.
My key, or my Explorer.exe Windows operating system glitched, and so I didn't want to make sure I didn't lose anyone out there. But it looks like my connection is still excellent. Usually I restart my wireless, my ISP, not my wireless, just my cable modem and stuff like that before I stream, but I forgot this time. So hopefully it's not my internet connection jacking things up. Here's what I'm going to try and do. I'm going to see if my OBS is working. I'm going to see if I can make this full screen. Let's try to add something here once. Window capture. Let's see if it will actually... Marbles. Okay, cool. Is that going to work? Display capture. Okay, cool. So we can see that. Okay, cool. I think we're good. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Big money, no whammies. Let's make sure that we go here. Are you guys familiar out there with marbles? Do you guys watch a lot of Twitch where they do these kind of like the marble races?
I am not.
Brandy's still here. All right. I'm going to get you so you can see this here. Morbid. I'm going to stop sharing, but I'm going to share this here once here. All right, can you see that?
Not yet. I see you. I see your like little picture, dude.
You can't see this here. Let's
No, all I see is your display picture. You're pointing at me.
All right.
Rather rudely too.
Marbles on the stream. Let's try this again. Marble, go live. All right. Let me see if that works. If not, we're just gonna roll with it.
Just roll with it because I'm not seeing it.
Okay, cool.
Just wait 9 hours. I'll go to your house.
There you go. All right, here we go. So let's see here once. Nice. What's up, Eduardo? Cuban Louis Villain in the house. How you doing, Eduardo? Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. So basically, we got Dream Gaming setups. I'm going to reiterate for some of the people that weren't here around the beginning of the stream. What I'm doing right now is we're going to go ahead and we are going to... so Dream Gaming Setups is going to be a monthly episode or a series. We're going to have about 4 setups. And they're going to not compete. Basically, it'll be like, kind of like setup wars and room tour project where I'll, take a look at 4 setups. I'll talk about them and what we like about them and stuff like that. But what's going to be different is we're going to allow you to go ahead and vote on which one was the best setup for the month. And so that monthly winner is going to get 100 crisp dollars. For that month. You're going to be the monthly winner. You get $100, and then you're going to move on to an annual competition of all of the monthly winners. So basically, it's going to be about 12 monthly winners competing for the grand prize. So we'll have a number 1, number 2, and number 3. And then there'll be grand prize, for the winner, probably some cash. I don't know the other prizes. We'll probably have something for second, third, and we'll have probably some other stuff too. I just don't know that yet, and I have another year and 3 months to kind of deal with that and try and figure out what kind of companies maybe want to sponsor this too, and maybe they'll kind of provide some parts, some other PC parts, some other setup components. That would be pretty sweet if we can get some people to kind of sponsor some of this. So that'd be pretty sweet. So that's my goal. We're going to get started October 1st. Hopefully we'll have the video done here by Friday, October 1st. We'll get that started. We'll allow the users to vote. The people watching will vote probably in the comments below, and then I'll be able to count those, and then I'll probably also tally my vote. Will have some sort of weight, unless as far as like tiebreakers and stuff like that, but obviously if there's one setup or a lot of people are voting for that, also to take bots into so make sure I got to try to deal with bots and all that stuff, and make sure some of those things are going to be fair. So I'm going to make sure we'll counter that. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's do this. So the problem is, let me see here once. Let's see here once. Is this showing anything? Let's do...
We were talking about Corey earlier. I found a video where he has me featured in his
Oh, he does?
cooling. Yeah, I'll send you the link.
That's awesome. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and get this started. Why is nothing showing up here? Let's hold on a sec. Seems like this is locked. Give me a second here, because you're not seeing what I'm seeing on screen. So let me make sure. Why, oh why is this having a problem? My OBS is not having fun today. Okay. Let me, because I am on race, but that is not showing. Random. Okay. Why is that not? Because what you're seeing on screen, well, all you can see on screen is you're still showing where in the upper right hand corner it says streamer and viewer, it says profile and all that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing, but it's not changing. So let me try and close this here once. I'm going to kill this. I'm going to delete. Man, my OBS is really having some problems today. Not liking it. Okay, so let me add it again. Okay. Marbles. Let's open that bad boy up again. Okay. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Come on. Okay. It's launching right now, and then I'm going to go ahead and add this in OBS. So let's add.
Eduardo says he loves the dedication you have put into your channel. That's
Oh.
actually all me. He's just the face of it.
Nice. That's awesome. Thanks, Eduardo. And Will is a liar. Will is a liar.
Not me.
Nah. All right, so why is it not displaying? That's weird. What if because I moved it? I'm going to try this again. Hold on a sec. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to go ahead and just show my whole desktop. Come on. Better have all these kinks ironed out before I do more streaming. Stupid thing. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and let's try this again. Okay, let's do window capture. If it's not going to do window capture, then I'm just going to show my whole screen. Screw you, then. Marbles.
Such rudeness. Apparently, we're an epic duo.
Epic duo? Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. What the hell? Come on, man. Dude, I am going to murder you, OBS. Straight up murder.
If only they actually invented capture cards. Oh.
All right, here's what we're doing. Get rid of this. Okay. Display capture. Okay, cool. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to just screw you then. Screw you.
Tell me how you really feel.
Yeah, exactly. OBS is not picking up the marbles, so I'm just going to show my whole window, and then we'll make it fit. So let's let it load, and let's watch the marble race here soon. Okay, so this is actually showing, so you're good. Now let's get an OBS. Let's make sure that we can see it here. Let's resize it a little bit here so we can see. All right. Well, looks horrible, but screw it. You know what? Whatever. At least we can view it right here. So race. Okay, cool. So random looks like it's going. Okay, simulation. You guys ready? Anyone out there familiar with what? Actually, you know what? I was going to say what race you want to go. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to actually do this Sea Venture. And then we got 20 of the people, the setup pictures that I have. Brandy's in there. I think Spook, if you're still on the line, I think your setup is in there. And then let's see here. I think 18 other people. So we're gonna go ahead. We go simulation. We're gonna race. Let's go ahead and get this ball started. Let's see who the first 4 winners of this marble race is. Will be on episode 1. And it's nice randomized. Okay, you guys ready? Excited. Let's do this. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh, I see Brandy out there. All right, and we're going down the slide.
I love the delay.
Oh, that's right. There's a delay, isn't there?
Yeah,
all right.
because they're just now going down the slide.
Are they? So I won't talk.
Spoil it.
Yeah, I won't spoil it.
I can tell you right now, Milks is in the lead. Up. Boy Pro got in first. Tony is up now. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. Too many people. Boy Pro's still in the lead.
Uh oh. Got some goys.
I'll let you know when it's end. I'll let you know when it ends. Tony got in the lead here.
This is a big winner. This is a big winner.
Question everything.
Oh, we had. Oh my God.
All right, hold on. Not done yet.
Oh, nice.
And
wow. What a race.
Minimal desk setups.
What a race.
Oh, buffering.
My God. Yeah, you're spoiling it. Way to go, buddy.
Buffering.
I know it's buffering. Oh no. Stupid thing. All right. We did it. All right, we back from buffering?
Yeah. Yes,
all right. Man, stupid buffering. Sweet. All right, guys. Looks like we got the winner. So, number 1, minimal death setups. We got your setup. You're going to be in the first episode. We got the Scared Cactus. He submitted his setup on my website. And also Question Everything 80 also submitted his setup on my website. And then B5N_BM. All right. You're the top 4. You're going to be in the first episode here. You're going to be October 2021. You're going to be battling against each other. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you guys the setups right now. I forgot to show you guys the setups. Let's take a look at setups. Let's take a look at even Brandy's setup. Brandy looks like you got 7th. Wah. Get good. Just kidding.
Brandy and Spook are really close.
Just kidding, Brandy. You know what? We're going to do these again. Minimal death setups are my favorite. Oh, you're going to like minimal death setup. He's got a pretty sick setup. So we'll take a look at it. I'm going to show it right now. But I saw, let's see here, VZ Haps. Hello, I'm the guy that keeps at people in your TikTok giveaway. You're the guy that's spamming. Hey, that's fine, buddy. Don't worry about it. Cool. All right. So actually, that's what I was going to do. I was going to bring up the pictures of let's see where these are at, and then you guys can actually see everyone here. So let's take a look here. Come on. All right, so let me resize this so you guys can see, since my OBS sucks. But here is here, let's resize this down a little bit, since it doesn't want to capture any picture. Maybe let's see if it wants to capture pictures. Nope. OBS decides it doesn't want to capture pictures. Okay, cool. So here is this setup here. What is it? Oak0112. He's got a pretty sweet setup. We have, so he made it to episode 1, B5N_BM. Good guy. I think his name's Ben. He's got a pretty sick setup. He just got the Samsung G9. So he's got the 49-inch G9 right there. So that's going to be sweet. And then I forgot what case that is, but that's going to be a sweet one. Looks like we got Becra. This guy's got an amazing set up, got a whole room, and look at that chair. That's pretty crazy. That's what kind of chair you need, Will.
I'll see it in a second.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think that's the Cougar case. By the
Yeah.
way, for,
Yeah, that probably makes sense. Cougar. Hold on a sec. Let me see.
Oh yeah, that's the chair I need.
Yeah, you do.
Dude, I've seen that one before.
Yeah.
I've seen that setup. I like his like little entertainment center.
Yeah. Can you? Oh wait, hold on. Cool. All right. So then we got Bekara, and then we got Bow Exposed. This one's a pretty sweet one. And then we have Brandy. What up, girl? So Brandy's got a good setup. Definitely likes Unicorn Puke, as her name is Unicorn Tech. Only makes sense, right? Only makes sense.
Oh, that's nice. Brandy,
Yeah,
I like it.
yeah. She's
Nice
got a
monitor.
Yeah, she's got a great setup.
Brandy earlier when he was talking about my water cooled, that was the case I had, that P3.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet case. Okay, so it's Brandy's. And let's see here once. And then, yeah, Spook says, congrats to the winners. I'll make sure my marble is properly polished next time. So that's what happened. You showed up to the race with an unpolished marble. Rookie mistake. Rookie mistake. By Cow. That's a beast too. Is that a G9 too? Yeah, so this is a sweet setup. We also have...
It's still buffering on my end.
buffering.
It's okay. It's on a cool desk. Okay, Herbinator.
Herbinator's up? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Herbinator's up. Yeah, I wonder if it's my internet connection.
Ooh.
Dude,
piping.
Herbinator, dude. Herbinator. You should see what he did. Look at that. He did a gold and black, or is it copper? Because I think it's gold and black.
Copper.
Yeah, copper, because the Klipsch speakers, I have those. Those are pretty sweet. And he blacked out his whole wall, and it's like, black with wood and black and copper. Mwah. That is sick. It's awesome. Black and copper. Yeah, he did a great build. That PC is amazing. EVGA Kingpin. Yeah. This is going to be a tough one to beat. So there's a lot of setups. All these setups are pretty good. Jason. Oh, there's your buddy Jason. Your Funko Pop buddy. Funko Pop brother. He unfortunately just tore down this setup because he just got a new house. So we had to tear it down. He just sent me a text. Rest in peace, setup.
All right, how he has his monitor set up, that's kind of how I want it.
Yeah, so maybe two and then one on top.
Right.
Two in the
I
bottom.
don't think I need that big of an ultra wide. Maybe a 32-inch.
Yeah, 32-inch. Typically, they're about 34-inch. You can get 32s, whatever works. 34-inch, you'd have the 3440 by 1440p. So that would be good.
I like it rat pink Funko Pops.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he did an awesome job. In his new place, I wonder if he's gonna bring out his Funko Pops again and probably display them like he did last time, or like he did, with this setup that he had to tear down. So we'll see. My buddy Yep, he's a Dutch guy over in the Netherlands. So Yep is how you pronounce it. So he's got a pretty cool setup.
I like that wall, gray wall.
Yeah, definitely. Medieval Sorcery. So he submitted his set up on my website, pcbattlestations.com. So if you want to go ahead and submit it, you can go to the website. You have to create an account because it's a membership website, just because it kind of cuts down on spam and stuff like that. And it allows you to post your setup, your up to 10 pictures of your PC or your setup. Doesn't need to be the only way. If you also want to submit, you can also just send me a link, Ryan at pcbattlestations.com, or any one of my socials. Hit me up. I'll work with you on getting pictures over to me and specs. So we got that one. It's pretty cool. Medieval Sorcery. And then Milks, which his name is Matt, and his last name Dilks, but he goes by Milks. He's got a pretty cool setup. He's across the pond. He's a good guy. And then... Yep. And then you got Minimal Desk Setup. So this one is going to be in episode 1. What kind of chats we got going on here? It takes up a lot of desk space. Yeah, ultra wide I have is LG 38-inch. Yeah, I think it has a 38
Is that a desk or is that a laptop setup for him?
Yes, I'm trying to think. That is a good question. I'll have to take a look at the actual picture because I know it's a sit-stand desk, and obviously it does look like a laptop. So interesting. So that's right. So we have a laptop with some PC. Yes, interesting. Okay. I didn't catch that the first time. It is a laptop. So cool. But yeah, we'll
I
probably
like the
just.
view.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's still a great setup and stuff like that. It's still a good setup in the view. Yeah, overlooking. You could probably do some pretty cool people watching.
Can't play in your boxers though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say people watching you too, like people watching you. Andy with Paradox Perfected. He's got a pretty cool setup. He has a nice accent wall. He's got brick in the back there.
That's what I was talking about. I kind of want to do.
Yeah. Yep. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
And he has the little marble characters breaking through the wall.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He has a couple Funko Pops on his desk.
Yep. Look at that.
I see a Batman.
Yep.
He wins.
He wins. Boom. It's over. We got Question Everything 80. He's got a pretty sweet setup too. You can't see it, but even to the left or behind, he's got more stuff back there. But chose this one because you can see the setup, most of it. He's got a pretty sweet PC, it's water cooled, and it's nice, cool. It's a white and teal liquid, which is really cool. Kind of like aqua. I think I forgot what color it is, but I know EK makes kind of that aqua color, which is really cool. So
I'm worried about the desk breaking though.
Oh yeah. With him, he's got some legs to support. It looks like he's got a couple legs over there, so it looks like. Yeah, but it's probably stressing though.
And look, he has your panels.
Yep, some 3D wall panel, brother. Look, my boy Spook. What's up, buddy? So Spook's got a killer setup, so he's going to be someone. Yeah, he's going to be someone that's going to be. People are going to be afraid because he's got a sweet setup. He's got.
No, he has long cables to PC to.
Yep. You got to buy those extra long cables. Yeah, so Spook's got a killer setup. This is a good picture. He's got a lot of other pictures, so I can't wait to put him in an episode and show off his setup and all the pictures he has. It's pretty sweet.
2 mice.
Yeah, probably used for different gaming. Or, you got 2 hands, right? So, dual mice. So you might as well get double productivity, right? Double gaming?
Yeah.
Nice. Makes sense.
2 monitors, 2 mice.
Makes sense. Makes sense. You got 2 eyes. One eye going up top monitor, one on the main monitor. So,
very nice.
Yeah, we know how it is. So Spook, nice setup, buddy. The Scared Cactus, right? He was another one that. So he's going to be in episode 1. So he was one of the top 4. So he's got a nice white and wood setup. Looks really well. Highway to Hell, nice sign. Love it. Tony 21 Gaming. Yeah, he's got a pretty cool setup, so he's gonna be a beast too. He's got a killer streaming setup. He's awesome. He's got a dual PC streaming. Dual PC, yeah. Yeah, he's got one on the left, one on the right. Spook just said 1 for gaming, 1 for work. Yep, that's right.
Work,
cool.
In quotation marks.
Work, yeah, exactly. Work, yeah.
Those are the Corsair cases that I actually like. That I considered doing it, especially the one on the left, the smaller one.
Yeah, the smaller build. Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like that. Cool. Vipro. Actually, I think I know this guy. This guy isn't from Denver, so he's got a pretty cool setup too. Yeah, he's got a pretty cool setup. Nice giant monitor, dual monitors on the bottom, or a TV on top. He's got some Funko Pops too. I think you would like that.
I'm not a fan of like having a TV up top because that would hurt my neck.
Yeah, if I did a TV up top, it would just be pretty much like if I was playing right now or whatever. I would just put on, like, tonight's Monday night, and I like watching football, so I'm kind of missing Monday Night Football. So if anyone's watching football, let me know how everything's going out there. But yeah, I'd probably just put on something, just let it go off in the background. All right, so, and we got, Zypod. That's kind of a, look, he's got the Alex George like you. He's got a nice little wood tabletop. Desktop. It's probably IKEA. What is it, Carlby or whatever it is?
Probably. You want to know the score right now?
Yeah, what's the score?
Eagles 14, Cowboys 34.
34, huh? Wow.
Yeah.
All right, sounds good. Wonder how Zeke's doing. Is he playing well? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention.
I don't know. I just Googled it.
Whatever. Oh, you just Googled it. Cool. All right. Let's do here once. Oh, that's it. Okay, those are all 20. So right now, I got 20 setups. So we got about 5 months worth of setups. My boy Oscar with RGB equals frames. He's kind of helping me out, kind of grab some setups across the internet since I have like -5. No, I have 0 time to do a lot of this stuff. So he's helping me out. So thank you to the guys who he probably hit up and you submitted setups to either my website or hit me up on social media, and we'll get you some pictures over to me and get you specs, and then we'll get you in some upcoming episodes because if you think you got a pretty sweet setup, let me know and let's get you on this Dream Gaming Setups. Like I said, hopefully the first episode will be done on this Friday on the YouTube channel here, so cross fingers. I should have everything I need. I think I have all the pictures and I have all the specs. I just need to basically write the script, record it, edit, all that fun stuff, and hopefully it'll be done by Friday. So it's gonna be exciting. Cool. All right, guys, some exciting setups coming. I'm excited to see what everyone thinks of them too. So
hopefully I can get in there in the future date.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, we need to get your setup all pimped out and stuff. So it requires some of that cash. So that's the problem. All my cash is getting spent. We'll see what it can do, though, buddy. We'll see what we can do.
I just need to win that one. That's it.
You need to win? Oh, a whole setup or what? Like a PC? The PC,
What
the
is
giveaway
it?
that we got going on?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so that would help. Because, we're giving away, actually.
Or even the parts.
Bam. 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 And then we got, let's see here, got the nice little motherboard. And then we got, this case is pretty sweet.
Yeah, that'd be a unique case to play with. Water cooling, I mean, you won't be able to see it that much. Hardline, anyways. I like the white one.
Yeah, me too. I like the white. I like the white builds. Nothing wrong with black, but it just seems like, black's been around for a while and it's kind of nice seeing a little different. White, oh man, like there's nothing like a white case, white motherboard, white RAM, just basically everything white is pretty cool. But yeah, I still like black, because one of these days I want to do Herbinator, where he had like a black and copper. Actually, I want to do a white and copper build, so stay tuned for that. Water cooled, so that'll be sick, huh? That's gonna be awesome. All right, cool. Well, let's wrap it up. That's pretty much everything I got. If I was on Twitch, we'd go raid someone, but I'm on YouTube, so I guess we're not. I guess we're just gonna end it. We're just gonna say goodnight, and we'll just part ways, I guess. And just make sure. Let's see here. Eduardo said, yes, about time I see a setup with portrait screen. Yeah. And then Brandy said, that case is amazing. Yeah. If she's talking about the one that we're giving away, is it the Sliger case maybe she was talking about? Or did she say something about something else? But I assume she's talking about the giveaway.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys. So whoever's in chat here, make sure that you get on the giveaway. It ends on Friday at like midnight or 11:59 p.m. to be exact. And then we'll pick the winner shortly after that. So the first place winner gets the white Sliger case I just showed you, the white motherboard, the CPU, the RAM, and the NVMe, basically everything that you need on the motherboard, and then you get the case. And then the second place gets the black Sliger case. And so these Sliger cases are about $260 cases. So yeah, it's going to be a sweet giveaway someday. We also talked about giving a whole PC away. That's a little tougher, obviously, because with GPUs and stuff like that. But yeah, stay tuned. There's a lot more giveaways coming up. As you know, just for me, I got a lot of other stuff that I want to give away, give back to you guys, and we'll see. Maybe there'll be some whole PCs given away, and hopefully we'll do international with this one. It's tough doing international because the shipping costs are insane. Do you know that I shipped something to the Philippines? It was just like a box, probably, I don't know, a couple feet, and it was 17 pounds, or what is it, like 7.7 kilograms. It cost me $640 to ship to the Philippines, and that includes the fees. And so it was about $500 and then $140. Once it got there, then they wanted $140 in fees or whatever to release it. It's like, so anyways, that's why you see a lot of people not doing international giveaways, because it's insane. The cost, I mean, basically you could pretty much buy all this stuff for what it would cost to ship it. It's ridiculous. So
I'll just drive to Denver and get it.
Yeah, so you can drive. But yeah, a lot of people across the pond that aren't happy that it's U.S. only. Yeah, I feel for you, and we will be doing some international giveaways. But when it's a big box, when it's heavy, and when I'm and Oracle Mods are fronting the bill on shipping costs, you know, $650 when we're already spending money on all the parts. You know, it's hard to also double it basically for shipping costs. So that's the problem. So I apologize. Maybe if we had like a big company that actually can ship things a lot cheaper than we can, like have a business account or however they do it, where they able to do it a lot cheaper. Maybe if they front the bill for international shipping, that's usually when I like to have those guys say international, you front the bill for shipping, because you can get it a lot cheaper than I can. So cool. All right, guys. I think that pretty much wraps everything up. I'm going to call it. It's 9 o'clock my time, Mountain Time. So, Will, it was great seeing you. Great talking to you, I guess. Great seeing you. Yeah, it's great seeing you. You got a perfect radio face.
Oh, yeah. I've been told that before.
Nice.
I actually worked in radio, too, so.
Oh, there you go. Sweet. Well, you're perfect. All right, perfect, Will. It was great talking with you, and we'll chat soon, buddy, old pal, and everyone out there. Thanks for stopping by the chat. Thanks for sticking around, and stay tuned for a lot of great content, more videos coming up. I'm trying to pump out a lot more, so stay tuned. All right, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Take care.